A man here in the metro knows exactly what it's like to spend more than 2 decades behind bars and be found innocent. Once sentenced to 2 life terms, Lamonte McIntyre now finds himself a free man. He was released nearly 2 years ago. 41 Action News reporter Tom Dempsey explains the message McIntyre has for Kid tonight.
Now that fight's over with, he can breathe and relax. So, yeah, man, I'm happy for him.
After spending over 20 years behind bars, Lamonte McIntyre can relate to Ricky Kidd.
The similarities in our cases, how he was in, how much time he did.
Convicted of double murder back in 1994 and sentenced to 2 life terms before being released in 2017 and found innocent. Seeing Kidd released on Thursday brought back memories.
Right now, what he's experiencing is something I know he can't explain. And it's overwhelming because you don't know how to describe what you're feeling emotionally. You don't know how to describe that.
The new freedom bringing plenty of relief, but also challenges every day.
There's no computers. You don't have access to the internet, the computers, iPhones, smartphones. You have no access to that. To coming home to hear the smartphone, figure it out, that's frustrating, man.
The routine of prison, the same for over 2 decades, taking time to get over.
Every day your days are mapped out. And now you have freedom. You have your own choice, free will to do and come as you like. That's overwhelming.
Almost 2 years after getting released from prison, McIntyre now co-owns this barber school. All of this allowing him to practice a passion.
This is me living out my dream. I've always wanted to be a barber.
With McIntyre now teaching aspiring barbers his craft, he offered advice to Kidd on how to navigate through the new stage of his life.
He just stay focused on what brings joy to his life. He'll be all right.
A lesson from a man who knows what losing over 20 years feels like and who understands Ricky Kidd's story.
I think the biggest takeaway from all this is no matter how dark it gets, no matter how hard it gets, stay hopeful.
Tom Dempsey, 41 Action News.
McIntyre tells 41 Action News he hopes to talk with Kidd eventually and help him adjust to life outside of prison. We've been following McIntyre and Kidd's stories since day one. You can read more about Kidd's fight for freedom and watch his full interview on our website, kshb.com.